Roblox skipper introducing a brand new mascot horror game set in a closed adventure park where kids and visitors once explored, learned about animals and uncovered exciting discoveries. But what happened here? The park, known as Skipper's Safari Adventure, was owned by a man named Scott Calloway, as revealed when entering the CEO's office. Once an educational site, the park attracted families to enjoy its interactive exhibits. However, over time, the park's popularity began to fade, and eventually it faced financial struggles. Bankruptcy. The park was scheduled to close its doors to the public on May 23rd, though the exact year remains unknown. However, just days before its closure, tragedy struck. 14 staff members were murdered within the facility. But who was responsible for the deaths of these innocent individuals? James Calloway, the son of the park's owner? Scott Calloway. Tapes scattered throughout the chapter reveal more about James. He adored the place, often rushing to be the first at the zoo and aviary sections just to see the animals. He knew everything about them. At some point, Scott renamed the park to James's Safari Adventure as a tribute to his son. This name can still be seen painted on a wall near the laboratory right before we fall through wooden planks as a little hint the developer Jaced added. Yet for reasons still unknown, the park's name was later changed to Skipper's Safari Adventure. As the park's closure was near, Scott recorded a tape for James, warning him to stay away from the labs and avoid disturbing staff while they moved equipment. But despite this warning, something went horribly wrong. Mysterious messages scattered throughout the park seem to suggest that James may have been involved in the deaths of the 14 staff members. Disturbing phrases such as, "They're all dead, no saving them," or, "I didn't mean to do it." While these messages show guilt, they don't confirm that James was responsible. However, one chilling message stands out. Why me? Why Dad? This heartbreaking note appears to be James's apology to his father for the lives lost. In the chapter's final moments, several Skipper Teddy plushies seem to symbolize the 14 victims. An audio tape reveals one final clue: James's regret for hurting his father, because Scott Calloway was one of the victims. But what really happened that day? The truth still remains hidden or has been discovered already. We'll have to see the sequel of this game to understand deeply. But who are we and how are we part of the story? As the chapter opens, a screen reveals that we had been browsing online when we stumbled upon a local story, the case of the park's 14 unexplained deaths. Curious, we set out to investigate the abandoned park ourselves, but things don't go as planned. Upon arriving, we access the park's main lobby using a staff code. There, we're introduced to Skipper, the park's mascot, damaged and unsettling. Our first task is to flip some electrical switches to repair him. After Skipper greets us, we proceed to the play area. But things turn grim. While exploring a staff room to collect a key card, Skipper begins stalking us. The tension rises as we unlock a gate, only to find Skipper waiting, and the chase begins. The chase leads us to an elevator that descends into the park's lower sections, the CEO's office, the aviary, and the laboratory. Inside the CEO's office, we uncover the tape recorded by Scott Calloway, warning his son, James. We then enter the laboratory, where Skipper strikes again, chasing us for the final time. Deeper in the lab, we find shattered vials and disturbing evidence that suggests the park staff may have been conducting experiments, possibly on animals or even people. We then fall by crossing unstable wooden planks that collapse beneath us, sending us down. But we land safely in water. The chapter concludes as we enter a room with the skipper Teddy plushies, seemingly representing the 14 victims. Nearby, we discover James's tape, a heartbreaking clue hinting at his connection to the case. Before we can investigate further, a wooden crate falls, blocking the doorway to the next room. But what lies hidden within that crate? The answers await in Chapter 2. Thanks for watching. Make sure to give it a like and subscribe for more Skipper content. Peace out.